In a dramatic turn of events, former President Donald Trump has publicly withdrawn his support for Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene, once one of his most loyal and outspoken MAGA allies. The fallout signals a sharp rupture within the Republican sphere, especially among the more hardline conservative faction, and raises serious questions about Greene's future and Trump's influence going forward. On November 14th, 2025, Trump took to his Truth Social platform to make the bombshell announcement. I am withdrawing my support and endorsement of Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene of the great state of Georgia. He didn't spare harsh words. In his post, he called her Wacky Marjorie and described her as a ranting lunatic. He accused her of constantly complaining, despite all that he claimed were his major political victories. Trump also made clear that he would support a challenger to her in the next election if the right person runs. This isn't a passing irritation. It appears to be a full political divorce. Several factors reportedly contributed to this rupture. One of the key issues? The Epstein files. Greene has been pushing hard for the release of Department of Justice documents connected to Jeffrey Epstein, a move that Trump does not support. According to Trump, Greene's embrace of this transparency campaign has made her go far left. Their dispute over Epstein is not just policy-based, it's deeply personal and politically risky, given Epstein's infamy and tangled connections. There's also been friction on other fronts. Greene criticized parts of Trump's agenda, diverged from him on healthcare subsidies, and reportedly didn't appreciate his lack of engagement after she challenged him on big issues. Trump additionally hinted that polling showed Greene's weak chances in a hypothetical Senate or gubernatorial race, suggesting that her political aspirations might have outgrown what he's willing to support. Unsurprisingly, Greene didn't accept Trump's decision without a fight. She fired back on social media, calling his accusations lies. She shared a screenshot of a text message she claimed to have sent Trump about the Epstein files, arguing that only this issue sent him over the edge. In her response, she painted herself as a loyal MAGA warrior who has dedicated time, energy, and money to Trump's cause, even when others turned away. She added a pointed line, "I don't worship or serve Donald Trump." That statement signals a strong independence and perhaps a desire to reframe her political identity beyond just being a Trump loyalist. At its core, this break is deeply strategic. Trump's decision to publicly withdraw his backing is not just personal, it's political. By endorsing a challenger, he is potentially reshaping the landscape in Greene's district. For Trump, backing another Republican could help reassert his influence and punish what he perceives as unhelpful dissent within his base. For Greene, losing Trump's endorsement is a major blow. She has long been a symbol of MAGA hardline strength, someone who could, at times, express Trump's views more aggressively than others in Congress. Now she's potentially isolated at a crucial moment. Politically, it could embolden others who have grown frustrated with Greene's style or demands. But paradoxically, it could also rally her base. She has now framed her fight as not just against elites or establishment, but explicitly against Trump himself. This break is more than just a personality feud. It may signal a larger shift within the MAGA ecosystem. Greene has long been a lightning rod, aligning with far-right ideas, making conspiratorial claims, and being unafraid of controversy. Trump's distancing suggests he may be recalibrating what his MAGA brand should look like going forward. It raises the question, is Trump preparing for a more pragmatic phase, or is this a warning to other allies who push too aggressively or challenge him too publicly? The move could be interpreted as Trump trying to consolidate control and discipline his movement, especially as internal divisions around Epstein, immigration, healthcare, and other policies widen. Politically, this could also affect Greene's re-election prospects. If Trump backs another Republican, she might face serious trouble. And for Trump, backing someone new gives him leverage over the future direction of that district and maybe a message to the broader party. Greene's reaction hasn't been purely political. Reports say she has raised concerns for her safety following Trump's public disowning. She claimed private security firms warned her of potential threats, suggesting that the fallout isn't purely rhetorical. For Greene, the stakes are not just losing political capital. She feels the anger now has real-world consequences. She framed the conflict not just as a political betrayal, but a deeply personal one. The man she once called her greatest ally now disparages her, threatens her. Her base may sympathize, or they may see this as her breaking away. Either way, the emotional tone of her response reflects a reckoning. A number of possibilities now emerge in the aftermath of this split. Primary challenge: if Trump endorses someone new, Greene could face a serious Republican challenger in her own district. Epstein files vote: the controversy over releasing Epstein investigation files will likely intensify, especially if Greene doubles down. Greene's rebranding: without Trump, Greene may seek to rebrand herself as more independent, no longer a foot soldier of the former president, but a bold truth teller. MAGA fracture: this could be a sign of a deeper fracture in the MAGA movement. If Trump is breaking with one of his loudest allies, others may be watching closely. Donald Trump's decision to withdraw his endorsement of Marjorie Taylor Greene is nothing short of seismic in the MAGA ecosystem. Once inseparable as political allies, the pair are now at war, and it reflects deeper tensions within the Republican Party. For Trump, it's a statement. Dissent from former allies will not be tolerated. For Greene, it's an inflection point. Does she double down on her fight or recalibrate her brand now that her top patron has turned on her? Either way, the political fallout will be far-reaching. This is more than just a spat. It may mark the shifting of alliances, power, and ideology within a movement that has defined American politics for years.